Hi, so today we are going to dip our toes into the waters of being able to find the calm through the chaos. So, you know what I'm talking about. It's that desire to be able to still keep our composure, still be able to be productive, still be able to move forward, even when stuff's hitting the fan, right? Even when stuff's coming at us, stuff's being thrown at us, all the things are happening around us. That visual that I have for this is, that ending of the action movie where the explosion is happening behind you and the hero is just strutting forward with that calm, determined, that's what I'm talking about. That's the good stuff. That's how we can continue to grow and progress and move forward and enjoy our lives and continue to just reap the rewards of strong, confident decisions, regardless of what's happening around us, what's happening to us, what's happening with us, all of those things. It's being able to stay grounded in, and what we're going to talk about today is our values, so that we can have that one thing to look on, that one target to keep moving forward regardless of the stuff. So if you've never done values work, there's like a bazillion different resources and things out there talking about values. And so many of them approach it in different ways and all this kind of stuff. If you're going to do any research into this, and of course, I have my own way of pulling out what those values are, identifying them, and all of those sorts of things. So if that's something you're interested in, please let me know. Because it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be stressful. It should. It should. I know I'm not supposed to say should, but it can. And you can choose to make it fun. It doesn't need to be this tedious process. It can absolutely be fun and quick and ready to go. But here are some of the things to keep in mind is what values are not. When you are looking into identifying and moving through and using your values to make decisions, what they are not are goals. A goal is not a value. The value is what you use to get to your goal. They're not domains of life. So when, we hear people say things like, my family is my core value, or my God is my core value, or my spirituality, or my profession, or those are all domains of life. Those are all important. Family is important. Intimacy is important. Profession is important. Passion is important. Money is important. All of those things, your religion or spirituality is important. All of those things are important. And they're all, together make a well-rounded, balanced life. Values lie even underneath those lie these core values that enable you to flow through each one of those domains in a way that when we get on the other side of them and we're looking at our everyday life, when we're just looking at how we're living life, if those core values flow through each one of those domains, we can see the outcome of a well-rounded and very obvious what those core values are. You can see it, you can feel it, you feel them every single day in what you do. Here's how that happens. But here's the deal. So many of us have, we have a belief in this particular core value. And then we look at our lives and we don't so much see it there. We don't see it just permeating everything. We don't see it just naturally showing everywhere. And that's pretty common. So know that if you're saying to yourself, oh, I think that this is my value, but it's obviously not because I don't see it. I call BS on that. That is not the case. It just means there are some barriers, or you don't know how to use it yet, or whatever that may be. If you believe it, it is. Period. Period. That's it. If you believe that this is a core value, even if you don't see evidence of it anywhere in your life, it is. And so the missing piece is taking those boundaries away and actively using it, actively using that. And so that when the shit hits the fan, you have a focus. You have, that is the value. Because oftentimes what happens is when stuff happens to us, we get lost, we get foggy, and it's hard to see where to go. We're trying to navigate life and find a path in this heavy, heavy fog. But when we identify our values, that's the light to walk towards. Even in the heavy fog, you could just see that faint light in one particular direction, and you walk towards it. And that is what enables us to see the outcome of living, not just believing, but living our core values. There will be more on this, I promise, because this is good, rich stuff. I am in the process of putting together some things around this whole, finding the calm through the chaos, both in individual work with my clients as well as and now that we're all out there, we're all starting to get out there and be with people again, starting to get some conferences and things put together so that we can walk through this, not only identify what those values are, but also be able to purposefully find ways and take actions so that our lives look that way, even when chaos is happening, even and especially through the chaos. So let me know what you think. Let me know what your values are. Let me know how all of this lands with you. And I hope to hear from you soon, and have a wonderful, wonderful week.